is your
Sure.
like working experience like during the lockdown? Yeah.
That's very interesting. Uh, I was doing my internship while the lockdown happened. So, what I feel like I'm like the most like whole choy, like the unlucky batch. We are the unlucky batch. Last year, January, we started our internship. January, we started. So normally the first month we have to look for a site. And then the second month, I finally have like my dream place. And then March lockdown. And then I'm like, what? So oh my god, I'm like so disappointed. I could have graduated last year, but we had to graduate this year instead. So that was another one. But in terms of like working with
Yeah.
clients, right? Honestly, it's the most emotionally invested job that I've ever done. Very
Yeah.
emotionally invested, but also the most fulfilling at the same time. It showed me how much power we have, us as human beings have in changing ourselves, changing the
Yeah.
way we see things, changing the way we talk about things, changing the way we see our life. And that small little shift that I see in my client give me so much joy. And no matter how tiring it is, like at the end of the day, when I receive like a long email of like, hey, thank you so much, like you have helped me go through this, difficult time. And now, even like I remember one of my clients who couldn't even drive, because of like the anxiety and whatnot. And then at my last session, she told me that she drove to KL herself. And I'm like, like all these little things, it's very little,
Yeah.
right? It's very
Yeah,
small.
it's
For us,
very
it's very
small.
small. Yeah, but then like when you understand how difficult it is for the other person, it just gives you so much fulfillment. And then like I feel really, really proud of like all of my clients. And I think one thing is that it showed us that how we should really all be very empathetic. Everyone is carrying different stories. The more I see different clients, the more I'm like more gentle with the people around me as well, because we never know what they're going through.
Yeah.
We all have our own emotional baggage. So yeah, so I think that was my experience. It's yes, emotionally very invested, but then very, very fulfilling at the same time. Yeah.